Ladies and gentlemen, when Herschel Walker was out campaigning, a man approached him with a bunch of condoms. And this is a still shot from a video. I'm going to play it for you, but I'm going to play it with no sound because it's mainstream music in it. So, a prankster interrupts Herschel Walker event to hand him condoms. Since the baby mama thing and the four children came out, Herschel is never going to live this down. Can you imagine every time you're out in public, somebody's going to remind you of you spreading yourself around after getting on the soapbox preaching to black fathers? And even if he wins political office, don't you know this is going to come up again? It's not like it's going to go away. It won't. Because you know how some people are out here. Once they latch on to something, they don't let it go. So, a member of the Good Liars, a dual political prankster, interrupted a campaign event for Senate candidate Herschel Walker on Thursday to hand him a package of condoms. So, comedian Jason Selvig was face to face with the former football player at an event in Macon, Georgia, as he offered him several blue package condoms. And Herschel, this is coming from, the group of people that you favor. I don't see no black man running up on the stage and doing this to you. Just remember that. So, the footage of the confrontation and irritated Walker can be seen putting a hand on Salvik's chest, saying something, but his exact words weren't captured. Walker, who is challenging Raphael Warnock for the Senate race, didn't take any of the condoms. Well, I didn't expect him to. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to show you a clip without sound of what happened. Wow, when you look at Herschel's face, he looks really annoyed that this white dude came up on the stage with those big blue condoms to hand to him. So, I mean, it really does show if you look at that video, looking at his expression. He was not happy about that at all. So, you clearly see he tried to give him the condoms and he would not take them. Walker, who touts family values and was criticized fatherless homes as a major problem, acknowledged in June that besides his son Christian, with his ex wife, he had three other children with three different women. A former girlfriend, mother of his 10-year-old child, the boy he rarely makes contact with, accused Walker earlier this month of insisting that she had an abortion and he paid for it. Walker claimed to oppose the abortion and has campaigned against the procedure. Walker denied that he paid for this abortion, and we know that's the $700 check that he sent her without, he claimed he sent it without knowing what it was for. That's what he's claiming. And of course, we know Christian was on social media a month ago telling his dad to wear a condom. He told him to wear a condom. And, it has been a slippery slope for Herschel Walker, but he pretty much did this to himself, trying to be all self righteous. And trust me when I say this man got a lot of skeletons that have yet to be found. And that is the truth. So last week, Walker walked back comments he made about opposing exceptions to a Georgia law that would prohibit abortions after roughly 6 weeks, which is often before most people even know they're pregnant. The legislation has exceptions for victims of rape or incest who would be able to have abortions only if they have filed a police report for those crimes. Walker insisted on NBC News that he had never opposed exceptions to the law, even though he called for a complete ban without exceptions early in his campaign. He said, there's no exception in my mind, he said during a campaign event back in May. Like I said, I believe in life. Walker has come under fire recently for insisting that an honorary sheriff's badge he was gifted was an actual law enforcement badge. He claimed he once worked in law enforcement, even though there's no proof he did. In fact, y'all, I don't know if his campaign bought it or where he got it from. More than likely they did. He gave away 1,000 of those same badges that he flashed on stage. He had 1,000 of them, and he recently, you can find this in the news, gave out 1,000 badges. Okay. Well, if he gave it out, then you know for sure it's not from law enforcement and it's fake. So Walker was pranked on Wednesday, tuning out the news, an animated series produced by the late show Stephen Colbert, when the show cartoon anchor James Smallwood, voiced by creator R.J. Fry, got Walker on the phone to report a crime, told him his cell phone had been stolen from his car. The candidate eagerly responded, "I'll tell you what I'll do is we'll report your thing and all that stuff." This is what Walker said. I think that'll be great. What we'll do is you got a number I can call. And Smallwood gave him a wrong number. So they pranked him. Wow. First of all, the first thing out of his mouth is, okay, if your phone got stolen, why did you call me and not law enforcement? That's what I would have said, but I guess that didn't occur to Herschel Walker. I guess that's what happens when you think you're a real cop. So, y'all, please tell me what you think about this story and tell me what you think about that expression Herschel had on his face when that man was standing there with all those condoms and trying to give them to him. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification.